Hi, welcome to Kika Tips. I'm your host, Michelangelo Barques. This lesson is geared towards, I want to say, beginnings. Beginnings, intermediate, advanced. If you can learn this, more power to you. Alright, so let me kind of give you an idea of what we're going to be working on today. Yeah, that was a big thing in the 80s. When guitar players would come on stage and do that overhand thing, you know, it blew my mind when Yngwie did it. I was like, holy moly, what the hell is he doing? It wasn't until I kind of figured out what they were doing. And then I was like, oh, okay, I could do that. Did that, I did. Alright, so what all that Yngwie did, really, was he took the A minor scale and just played backwards. So what he did was he played 12, 10, 8, 7, 5. He hit the G sharp to make it harmonic minor, and then 1, and then the open. So, but he didn't go that far. He just went like that from the 12. And then he would squawk on the 5. And then the next string, same thing again. And so, without further ado, it's a fun technique. It's really fun, especially when you're playing live, and you know, and there's people that don't know that you can play like that, and you go out there and then you flash your fingers, it's really awesome. Alright, next technique. Again, I said this lesson is for the beginners, intermediate, and advanced. And so, if you all can get these. The next technique is we're going to hammer pull out between the 2 and the 4, just like this with the open A. I remember seeing this, and I was like, what the hell is he doing? Yeah, I said what the hell a lot. But I was like, what the hell is he doing? And then I saw him do this. And I was just blown away. I was like, no freaking way. Until I realized, you know, it's an easy technique. Then I was like, oh wow. Well, you know, even though I'm gonna do it a lot. So I did it a lot. So anyway, all we're doing is we're having pulling off between a 2 and a 4 and the open A. Notice I'm going 2-4, and then from the 4, I'm pulling off to the open A. And then once you get a good groove, you want to slide just your palm, nothing else, up the neck. It was a sweet lick. Yeah. Okay. I'll give you one more. Maybe two. We'll see. Depending on my time. Right now it's 6:08, 6:09, 6:10. My time is counting down. Let's see. Alright. Alright. Don't you just hate it that when you're thinking of something, now before you think of something, it's like your mind is running 1,001 miles with different ideas, and then but when you need to come up with an idea right there and then, it's like your mind is like, duh, what ideas? And I hate when my mind gets like that, but you know. Alright, alright. So, okay, I got one. This is we're going to take it from the B minor arpeggio. And all we're going to do is we're going to kind of take it apart. So from the 14, we're going to go to 12. And not the other way around. And then to the 10, to the 11. And then to the 12 off to B, to 12 off to D. And that's it. And you can utilize that technique wherever you go. A major. C major. Back to B minor. Yeah, my fingers, they're not exactly warmed up. Yeah, because as soon as I came in here, I did my first show, and yeah, so they're a little stiff, but you know it's okay. All right, so let's review what we were talking about. The first one was the overhand technique. The second one was the open hammer pull off with the open A. Well, it doesn't matter. You can go to the high E to the low E. I'll show you. course, the final one was we took the B minor arpeggio, and then we did 14 to the 12, and 10 to the 11, and then 12 off the B to 12 off the D. And say you want to go to A major, same thing. C, B minor. My fingers. When are you gonna wake up? I have dew here. Maybe I need another can. Anyway, this is Michelangelo Barques. Thank you for watching the show. Thank you for subscribing. And please subscribe and hit that bell for instant notification of my latest videos. And if you want, you can email me, or better yet, just write me here. Or you could email me at SocratesBestFriend@yahoo.com. That's SOCRATES bestfriend@yahoo.com. This is Michelangelo Barques. I want to see your name in lights.